What's up, guys? All right, another episode of NODAT Breakdown. All right, today we have a couple of clips of John Morant. Like I said, I'm covering a different aspect to the game and situations. All right, so the overall theme for this particular video collection is attacking downhill. All right, so Ja is known, not just him, but Westbrook, a couple other guys are known for their downhill speed. Westbrook was really one of the first guys that I remember really watching consistently when I started actually watching the game to study it as an unstoppable player downhill, coming downhill. All right, so I see a lot of it with John Morant too. That bouncy, quick, slithery can get by defenders. The only difference between him and Westbrook is Westbrook's a little bit more hockey, right? So, all right, so here what we have towards the end of the first half, all right, Jaws has a nice little in and out push cross into a 3-point shot. Um, I believe that was LeBron on him. We're gonna fast forward. No, never mind. That was Kent Bazemore, and Kent Bazemore has to respect. Kent Bazemore is a vet now in the league. But he's only. I'm 29 currently at the recording of this video. I believe he's 33, 32, and Ja's 20. So he's got some years. So he's got a little bit of youth on him. So the shiftiness and the ability to get downhill, Ken Bazemore has to kind of respect. So we'll slow it down. All right. That in and out. Oh, it's not even in and out. It's like push cross into an inverted speed stop. All right. So one more time. It's just he kind of leans. It looked like an in and out. He turns the ball, plants, shifts his weight, push cross, and watch his angle. It looks like he's about to drive because there's a gap right here, right, to go downhill. Kent Bazemore obviously is predicting that action. He's going to come down there and over pursues that angle. Ja's able to stop. That's a key thing, being able to stop on a dime and pull up for three. And I think Ja's actually shooting the ball a lot better. His form looks a lot better, or the arc consistency looks a lot better. So that's that. That's a great scenario where you have a mismatch. You want to go downhill, and you got to take advantage of your skill set. And John knows he's faster than most players, so he's able to take advantage of that, reacts to the defense, and pulls up. All right, this next sequence, obviously loose ball, but look where he gets the ball. He picks it up and looks downhill almost near half court. So he's got a full head of steam coming downhill here. So a little cross once again, against Bazemore, hits him with a little load cross here. Right. On the crossover, he loads up going this way. Kent jumps that way. Now, this is crazy. This is tough. Like, this is what makes someone like John Morant special is the ability to get up, hang in the air, and finish. All right, you have one of the best shot blockers in the game, Anthony Davis. You have Ken Bazemore, who's a long defender, and Ja is able to jump and split the defense and finish. That was an incredible play. But what you can emulate that. Anyone can emulate anything as long as they practice it. But here, the drop cross into the load cross. So I like that. Drop cross into the load cross. So he goes downhill, watch it again. Downhill actions. Drop cross, step, load cross. All right, he gathers 1, 2, jumps off that left. There's a gap. And mind you, his head's higher than Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is 6'11". This is saying something. And he brings the ball up, secures it with two hands, and is able to extend and finish. So in skill enhancement training, when we work on tough layups and coaches may look at it like, what are you guys doing? We're preparing for a situation, maybe not to this extreme. Obviously, the athleticism in the NBA is a little different, but that doesn't mean a player can split two people and have to learn how to spin the ball off the backboard and finish. So that's just an example of why players and trainers train sometimes that way for finishing. All right, last but not least, this is kind of downhill. There's so much space between Westbrook and Ja. Like if Ja was more comfortable, I would have pulled it off that skip. But because Ja also sees this driving angle, like look at that. This is wide open. This whole area is wide open. So he sees that, and so he decides to turn on the burners off of that bound downhill. And he knows this is DeAndre Jordan. DeAndre 7'1", 7 feet, can jump a little bit still. So he has to get the ball off quick. So he jumps off the first step to get it off the backboard. All right, so that's an example of why we would use that first step extension going forward. Because one, Westbrook's behind. So you don't got to worry about your primary defender. You have to worry about where the secondary defender is, which you have these two here. But as you go, it's now DeAndre. So DeAndre can jump high. We just saw it. So the goal is to get the ball to the backboard. If he does pin it against the back or tries to block the shot and he gets it, your goal is to get it to the backboard so you can get that goaltend. Boom. All right. So, like I said, the whole thing with this was to watch Ja be able to create a lot of opportunities going downhill, changing pace, all right, and being able to change directions on a whim at a fast speed. All right. So this is stuff you have to work on. It's spending a day on downhill, and mostly it's finishing. But on the first clip, you pull up. So the ability, if you show the ability to drive by, you also should have the ability to shoot, because then you can create a shot such as that one right there. So keep studying, keep grinding. Let's get better. You know what it is. Know that.